What's up, Juventini? Alberto here. This is the HAC, your channel dedicated to Juventus. So smash that subscribe button and let us take care of you when it comes to Juve. Today I got all your news around Juventus. We're going to take a look at a change of plans in the midfield, potentially a coaching change of plans as well, maybe, and the latest on Bremer, latest on McKennie and Fagioli with his suspension ending, the latest details on what could go down there. So let's get into it, all right? First things first, though, a big birthday shout out going out to the legend himself, the one and only Andrea Pirlo, all right? We know what the deal was there, with us for a short period of time, 4 years, all right, 2011 to 2015, but a major piece of the puzzle in leading the charge in that revival and that decade of dominance, all right? 4 Scudetti, 1 Coppa Italia, 2 Supercopas, and damn it, so close to a Champions League title, all right? So massive, massive, massive influence from him in that free transfer coming over for the 2011-2012 season. We wish him the best as he turns 45 today, all right? Now, we get to the shift of focus in the midfield that Juventus could see. Apparently, the price is skyrocketing for Koopmeiners, and now this could open the door for Juventus to move on Thuram. So maybe Thuram could become the top target. Not just him, but also Todibo, all right? So the 2 Frenchmen being listed today as potential top targets. For Todibo, he has long been linked with Juventus, all right? And as for Thuram, we know the latest is that shift in the price, and that drop all of a sudden could open the door. So maybe, just maybe, with price increasing for Koopmeiners, Juve might just be backing out on Koopmeiners. How do you feel about it? Let me know in the comments. Now, as far as Gleison Bremer goes, the latest is Chelsea is added to the list of clubs interested in the defender. But Mirko Di Natale brings us a little tidbit that is a little bit different than what the other sources are saying, because he is saying it isn't going to take 60 to 70. He's saying if there is an offer that exceeds 70 million euros, Juve will sit down and probably negotiate and consider that offer. Everyone else is still saying 60 to 70, but Mirko Di Natale says it has to exceed 70 million euros and they will consider. And of course, that's the magic number, because that's what his release clause is next season. However, all the sources still remain in unison by saying that Juve's plan is to still keep Bremer around. Their intentions are not to move him. So, of course, we will be following that one. For McKennie, he's got a renewal meeting set, but apparently it won't happen until mid-June, and salary still a major issue there with Weston, all right? As far as Hans Nicolosi Caviglia go, apparently Bologna and Como have reached out and are interested in the midfielder, all right? For Fagioli, his suspension ends. He is available now for the remaining 2 games. However, the reports suggest because he hasn't gotten game time, he actually could go to next gen, as he is eligible to help them in the playoffs. 2 other players that are eligible to go there and help them are Illing Jr. and Alcaraz. So we'll have to follow that one. What would you do with Fagioli? Send him there to the playoffs, or drop him in the first side and get him playing? As we see, Montero is named today as the coach of Juventus. Obviously, we know this is going to be an interim thing, and Romeo Gresti confirms that today, saying he has got no intel whatsoever on any plans of keeping Montero beyond, all right? Now, we have to wait and see what's going to happen with this coaching change. Everything is still pointing towards Motta coming in. However, we know that there's going to be a discussion, and we know that Saputo, I've told you all, he is a very, very no-nonsense individual. He is going to put forth, in my opinion, no doubt, a campaign to try and keep Thiago Motta. The interesting one here in the background is fans are starting to feel like we could get a surprise, and De Zerbi has left Brighton, and all of a sudden there are many Juventini feeling like that could be a surprise, and all of a sudden he comes in. For me, I am a no for De Zerbi, but how do you all feel? Do you think we could get a surprise there, or is Motta coming in? For Di Marzio, he stands firm and says that even with the push from Saputo and Bologna, he believes the decision has already been made by Motta and he will be joining Juventus. And the latest for the contract is it will not be a 2-year with a 1-year option, but it's expected to be a 3-year term. That's your news break. You guys know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the content, but let's mix it up in the comments. What do you think about all the news I just brought you? And until next time, as always, fino alla fine, forza Juventus, ciao tutti.